The consumers are recognizing your product, they are trying to purchase your product. Now you are finding, in this case, we are not getting any sales. Any specific area you are not expecting a sales, then the company, they are trying to go for other area to launch the same product because a new segment, right? If the company only they are focusing for urban city or metropolitan city, so most of the consumers are located in the rural area. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Natesh, lecturer in commerce, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the previous year question paper B.B.A, session 2, first semester B.B.A, marketing management. So according to NEP, second section. So here in the last session, which is I have covered 2 questions from the part B. So which is a continuation, the 10 marks question. So here there is one question, what is a product? And explain the various stage of product life cycle. So this question is 100% expected question. So what is product? So we know as a marketers, as a consumers, we know there is a physical product. So okay, according to marketing concept, the product is, the term product can be understood in the narrow as well as broad sense because we can think in the different dimension. So in a narrow sense, it is a set of tangible physical and chemical attribute assembled in the identifiable and readily recognized form, because any product there is a combination of mixture of chemical or a mixture of any attribute which is related to the producing a final product. So there are different raw materials are using, and of course which is a physical product, easily we can carry, easily we can feel, we can touch. So in the physical product, so the product life cycles, any marketers, if they are ready to produce the product, of course which is going, the first stage will be developing, the product is a developing stage. So once it is developed, then it is going for the market. So here y-axis denote for sales and x-axis denote for time, because any product you are introducing for the first time, of course you need to how human beings having a life cycle, even the product also having a life cycle. So that's what the product life cycle is very important for any physical product. So here at the time of introductions, now you are just for introducing the product. So at the time of introduction, you need to, as a marketers, as a business, they try to create a more and more awareness about this specific product, what you are offering to the end consumer. So now we are in the introduction stage. So slowly, because in the introduction stage, any business, any company are there, they are ready to spend for promotional activity. So just for creating awareness about the product. So now slowly you can capture the market, because whenever you are selecting a market, that is nothing but marketing concept, which is a segmentation you are selecting. So where exactly you can find your customer, okay, our consumers are finding. So this specific product is offered to which segment, okay, the target audience or target consumers is very important. So once you identify, now start creating a awareness. Now the consumers are recognizing your product, they are trying to purchase your product. Now you are finding, in this case we are not getting any sales because you are just for spending. In this stage, the first introduction stage, you are not generating any revenue for company is not generating any revenue because you are introducing for the first time in the market. Now slowly, once you created awareness, giving too many offers to the product, so you are trying to expect a sales, assume it is approximately 10% or 20%. Now sales is there, means of course you are capturing a market. So then obviously we can find there is a growth. So if any product, when you are offering as a businessman, they want to study the market structure. So the growth slightly you are expecting, okay. So now once you, after a certain period, because of which is clearly x-axis will be denoting in the time period. Now first time, assume you introduce in the year of 2020, okay. Now slowly you are getting in sales from the product, okay. So from the customers you are expecting a sales. So slowly, once you are reaching the maturity, because in this case only 20% sales. In this case, you are assume 80% sales already, the market share you capture. So now you are in the safer zone. So a majority, that is nothing but a maturity stage. Okay. So if in future, after 2 years, after 5 years, if there is any competitors are arrive in the market, so they are offering a similar product, of course the consumers are, they are try to go for competitor product, then you are finding a declining stage because you are losing your market share. So if you in the declining stage, there is one company want to maintain a strategy, either I want to product expansion or extension. Okay, that means at the time of declining, if the company is setting a best strategies to increase the sale, so then you are going for product extension or expansion you are doing. uh, Otherwise you have only one option, you can drop that product because the product is not generating any revenue, so you can drop that product. So here under introduction stage, there are few points very important. Okay, so the product is unknown, so that's what any businessman, they want to create more and more advertisement, more and more awareness about the product, so then only the consumers are purchasing unknown product. So here the cost of advertising cost is more, the price is generally high at the time of introduction, because you don't know what exactly the consumer sensitivity analysis. Okay, the placement is selective because you need to select a different different middleman approach, or wholesaler, retailer, where exactly you are placing a product. Okay, and the promotion is informative and personalization, because you need to promote, unless you're not creating a awareness about the product, using a promotion tools only we are trying to create a more awareness. Okay, so moving for next stage, second stage, growth stage. Now you start capturing a market share from the consumer, so the product is more widely known and consumed, that means actually the consumers are start purchasing your product. So that's what you can find in your company, this specific product is always capturing a share, so then you can feel there is a growth. The sales volume is increasing because in this case 0%, the sales you are not expecting, only which is losing your margin because of more and more expenditure for advertising. In this case you are expecting a sales, so the price begin to decline with the entry of new player, because new player, any competitors are coming, that's what you are trying to reduce the price, so the consumers are more attractive to purchase the product. Affordable price if you are offering, the consumers are ready to purchase, and the placement to become a more widely spread. So at the time of introduction, you selected one specific city or specific area, now you are trying to placing a product for the different area, different city, okay, different state, you are widening your distribution channel. And the promotion is focused on brand development and product image formation, because more and more sales if you want to expect from the consumer, so the promotion is very important, information you want to convey, that is nothing but a diffusions you can say. And moving for third stage, the at maturity stage, because almost all the majority market share you captured, so the product is competing with the alternative, because this specific product it is ready to compete with the competitor's product. Okay, so that means the sale are at higher peak, the sale what you are getting, for example in this case 0% you are not expecting, in this case at least you are expecting a 10 to 20%, but in this case you are expecting a 70 to 80%, so that's what the peak you are because the majority the consumers are purchased your product. So now the price reaching to its lowest point, because you need to sustain in the market, again you need to reduce the price, otherwise the consumers are going for the competitor's product. The placement is intense, because you already almost you capture the different market segmentation, so that you can sustain in the maturity stage. Promotion is focused on repeat purchasing, because the consumers are already purchasing, then also the company are expecting same consumer want to purchase repeat frequently, regularly, repeated nature they want to purchase, the company is expecting. And moving for the last stage, decline stage, because you know there are too many competitors can arise in the market, so they can offer the similar product whatever you are offering. So the product face reducing competition, because in that case you are losing the market share. Okay, now for example 80% we can be reducing for 50 to 60%. Okay, so the sales volume is reduced because the competitors are offering. Okay, so in this case the company want to give more and more benefits to the consumers, like offer discount, price reductions. Okay, the price is likely fall. So here assume in this case you charge for 100 rupees, but you need to reduce, otherwise you cannot keep the market share. 50 to 60% will be consumers are, they are not ready to purchase. Now the price will be reducing 80 to 90, you can assume. The placement is selective because so any specific area you are not expecting a sales, then the company they are trying to go for other area to launch the same product because the new segment, right? So yeah, the selection. The promotion is focused on the remaining. So because you need to promote why the same product, whatever you are offering, again and again you are creating awareness about the same existing product, whatever it is available in the market, the consumer will get to know the again the same brand. Next, under part C, there is one question. Okay, so here explain part C, the mark is 15 marks. Okay, answer any two questions. There are 4 questions can be asking. So there is one question, you need to attend only 2 questions. So 15 into 2, 30 you are getting in the part C. So the first question, explain the factor that influence the consumer buying process, because the consumer buying process will be completely unique from the consumers to consumer. So based on the different factors, how it is influencing for the marketers, they want to study why. Okay, so the first one, psychological factor, because each and every consumer, the psychological factors will play very important role. Okay, how they are behaving, how they influencing, okay, how they motivating the how the company want to motivate. Okay, how seeing the product only the consumers are attracting, how they are motivated themselves. Okay, and perception, which is inside feeling what exactly, and learning how they get to know this product and service whatever they are offering, which is completely psychological factor. And attitude and belief, so there are too many product which is directly or indirectly the attitude and belief influencing. And the second one, social factor, because which every consumers are located in the society, we are identified in the society basis only, so we need to study the social factor. So here the family influencing, at the time of purchasing the family members can influence. And the reference group, either you can get opinion from your classmate, your friend circle, or your colleague, your co-workers, so you can get to know the product. And the role and status, because you are living in the society, because the status or esteem or image or reputation. So the role, what exactly the managing director, if they try to purchase any specific product, so he will always match the status, right? So the status. Now third one, the culture factor, because everybody in the different area, different cultures, different state, different culture, so the culture also very important. Culture based the product can be offered. Even the subculture, in the cultures only there are too many subcultures we need to identify. Okay, and the social class, which is related to the status or class. Okay, so which is related to the social class. Moving for fourth one, personal factor, because every consumers are, they try to go for fulfilling the personal requirement. So for example, at the time of human beings, means which is starting from the human life cycles will start from the child, teenage, adult, old age, senior citizen, like this. There are different product is offered based on the age. So that is also very important factor. So your age or income, occupation, lifestyle, so which is nothing but demographical factors we can say here. Okay, so income based. And economical factor, anybody they want to study the economical factors. So any consumers completely they will calculate the economical factor. So which is the personal income, what is an income level, because the persons to person, high level, low, middle level, low level, different category, different types of consumers we need to identify. And the family income, either only one person are earning, okay, or everybody is earning in the family, so that is a generation. And the consumer credit, because everybody nowadays they're expecting a credit from the any specific company. The liquid asset, always any asset if you would easily converting into the cash, which is nothing but a liquid asset. And the saving, how much you save, what expenditure you are making, what is the priority, primary expenditure, secondary expenditure, then also you save for future benefits. So there is one more question here, discuss the recent trend in the market. So we are standing in the modern corporate world. Any businessman, they try to approaching a consumers, they try to depend on the recent trend, whatever it is available. So you know there are different strategies adapted by the individual company. So here, the recent trend of marketing, the market scenario in the world today is changing very rapidly. So the boundary of nation are disappearing for exploiting the opportunity of business. Because of technology, we are finding as a consumer, as a businessman, everybody is getting benefited. So because we are not finding any difficulty, because we will get to know, we will get the complete access. Okay, so sitting in your home only you can get complete access. So there are the first one, electronic commerce, or you can say e-commerce. Okay, with the help of electronic device, with the help of connection, internet connection, so which directly or indirectly facilitate that exchange goods done through internet and other online environmental is known as electronic commerce. So you are doing a business using an electronic device, just connecting a internet online transaction. So you can get raw material from the different location. So that is electronic commerce. Now e-marketing, electronic marketing, because you selecting a right device using a electronic, so as a businessman they try to go for marketing. So e-marketing is achieving a marketing objective through using a digital technology like internet, world wide web, email, wireless media, and management of digital customers data and electronic customers management system. Because using a complete internet source website, the complete the information, the transactions will be very simple. Second one, e-commerce, e-business. So you are doing a business using an electronic device. So electronic business or e-business via web, internet, intranet, extranet, or some combination therefore conducting a business. You are doing a business with a B2B or B2D or B2G government. So any business if you try to do using a electronic platform, so your transactions will be very simple. In simple word, if all the business transaction carried out through internet and other online tool is called e-business. Okay. So now fourth one, e-tailing. E-tail is nothing but how the physical retail is established. The same thing, e-tail using electronic platform, we need to identify there is something electronic retailer. So e-tail or electronic retailer refers to selling a goods and service through shopping website. So internet through virtual store of ultimate consumer, because the consumers are, if you try to focus using a electronic device, so which is nothing but majority of consumers are purchasing a product from the retail store. How physical retail store is established, the same time the using a virtual or electronic platform, window display we are doing. We are completely giving the image of the product, the benefit of the product, the consumers are getting more attracted. So fifth one, telemarketing. So the telemarketing, so almost all the company they try to go for doing a business in the telemarket using a telemarketing. So the telemarketing is a marketing conducted over the telephone. So most telemarketing calls are cold call, because the first time when you are approaching a consumer, so that is nothing but your cold call. So meaning the recipient of call has not requested that the telemarketers to contact them. Any consumers are not requesting for the any companies to call, expecting a call. So of course, which is leading to the controversy, because the consumers are always busy nowadays. And the sixth one, M business, which is nothing but mobile business. How consumers are getting more access with the mobile device, the same business also getting a more access. Okay, even number of employees, the management, there is specific app is developing towards your business activity. So mobile business is the ability to conduct business using a mobile device such as mobile telephone or personal digital assistant, so which is nothing but the complete access, the whatever the personal information you can store. So the smartphone, desktop, mobile device, which is nothing but the traveling. Okay, so other emerging mobile equipment and information and communication of technology, because there are different devices are available. So now every consumers are getting a more access because of Android. So easily they can get to know what exactly they are expecting from the any company or any businessman. So the seventh one, relationship marketing. The relationship marketing means any company, if they are maintaining a good relationship with the consumer, so for long period. So the relationship marketing is a tactic to form long-term relationship with the prospective and customer, because they want to maintain a good rapport. So then only the customers are frequently purchasing the product. So eighth one, green marketing. Yes, in the green marketing, which is nothing but eco-friendly product you are offering for the consumers. So green marketing is also known as environmental marketing or ecological marketing. So eco-friendly marketing or sustainable marketing, because you're not damaging the environmental. So that's what you are trying to do for the green marketing. So you know the concept, the plastic is banned. Because of plastic ban, most of the company, they are trying to go depend on the paper bag or any jute bag. So there is a lot of demand for paper bag and jute bag. So because you are treating a friendly in the nature, okay, you have to give importance for the environmental. Now ninth one, social marketing, because there are different channels are available doing a social activity. You are offering a product for the society fulfillment, so you are finding a consumers on the based on society. So of course the social marketing is a social goods such as antibiotic, anti-drugs, anti-pollutions, okay, anti-road, so road safety, protection of girl child, so against the use of plastic bag, because you are giving a importance for the society. So that's what you need to give a so very important concept. 10th one, rural marketing, because the most of the company now they are trying to go for from urban to rural, because you need to create more awareness. So you are offering a product for the rural. So the rural marketing is a process of developing a pricing, promoting and distributing rural specific goods and service, leading to derived exchange with the rural customers and to satisfy their needs and wants. So if the company only they are focusing for urban city or metropolitan city, so most of the consumers are located in the rural area. So you need to fulfill the consumer requirement, those who are located in the rural area. So that's why the most of the company they try to go for recent trend which is related to rural marketing. 11th one, ambush marketing. Particular advertiser seek to connect his product to the event in the mind of potential customer without paying any sponsorship to expense to the event. Because this particular marketing concept, you are just creating awareness, just creating the product awareness for the consumer. So for that reason you are doing a self advertising, okay, self advertising. And 12th one, guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing represent any advertisement strategy to promote product and service on street and other public place with monkey like a shopping mall, park, beach. So because you are creating awareness using a crowded area, so shopping mall, in front of shopping mall, in front of public place, in front of park, beach, because the most of the consumers are keep on roaming. So when you are doing a promotional activity, so the consumer are attracted. So 13 one, multi-level marketing, because you're not focusing only one area, only one segment. At the same time you are trying to focus on the multi-level. So multi-level marketing is a marketing strategy wherein the direct sales company encourage its existing distributor to recruit new distributor. The existing recruitment what you did, so because already you placed your company product, they are taking care of their distribution activity, then also you are focusing for the new distributor to widening your marketing. So facilitate the sale of goods and survey, because the number of distributor size will be increasing. Now 14th one, referral marketing. Referral marketing, because you are getting a reference. So referral marketing is a method of promoting a product and service, new customer. So through referral, because existing customers already purchase, whenever the company are trying to go for follow-up, so they will refer the new customer. Okay, now 15th, content marketing. So you are just providing a content for the consumer. So whatever you're giving a content or information towards the product, so they are trying to attract. So in such a way that the content is designed. So the content marketing is said to be a art of communicating with customers and prospective without selling. You are not focusing a directly sale. Now you are just focusing for content. So based on the content, you can expect the more sale. Now 16th one, social media marketing. Social media is a great source of direct communication with your customer to increase your product awareness, because in the using a social media, you can cover mass area, you can cover, so different geographical area you can cover. So the social media, there are different types of social media the businessmen are selecting. It could be done by any or all of the social media channel. The company have a complete freedom to choose any social media. So such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google and YouTube. There are different types of social media platforms are available. So the company can choose anyone. Keep on watch for next section. Thank you.